Hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How are you? Yes, it's another beautiful Thursday. And we are so thankful. We are thankful for life. We are thankful for every good thing offered to us. Thankful for everything we enjoy. Thankful for friends like you. I appreciate and I'm so thankful of your support on my page every time and on my channel. Yes, welcome back to another episode of Be Inspired to Be You. Yay, it's episode 20. Episode 20. Please, if you are joining us, let's know where you are watching from and let's know your opinion on this topic that I'm going to discuss with us today. Yes, let's know your opinion. I'm trying to share. If you join us, please feel free to share. So feel free to share because you wouldn't know someone somewhere at this time of the day might be blessed with what you will have to share. Yes, share. If you are joining us on Facebook, let us know where you're joining from. Yes, if you are joining on YouTube, let's know where your opinion is, especially on this topic today. What is the topic of the day? It is simply, it's all hard. It's all hard. Choose your hard. HARD. That is what I'm inspired to talk about today. And it is just paramount that we talk and discuss about these things. Yeah. We need to express ourselves when it comes to things like this. Yeah. We all know that there are two sides to a coin. There is the head and there is the tail, right? That is how life is wired. There are always two options, two options to most decisions that we need to take, right? So, and most of these options often are very difficult, hard, hard decisions to make. But it is now left to you and I to make the right decision. Okay. We are in the position to choose what we want our difficult to be. We are in the position to choose what we want our hard to be. Yeah, I'll give it some example. Before I venture into that example, I have something here that I quickly want to read to us. Okay. It says, marriage is hard. Divorce is hard. Choose your hard. Obesity is hard. Being fit is hard. Choose your hard. Being in debt is hard. Being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your hard. Communication is hard. Not communicating is hard. Choose your hard. Okay? Life life will never be easy. It will always be hard, but we have to choose our heart and we need to pick wisely. Okay? Another thing is when we talk about regulating our emotions, trying to comport ourselves, it is not easy. It is hard. Okay? Trying to not channel our energy into negative things. It is hard when you really need to comport yourself, right? But then it is hard to stress yourself unnecessarily because you experience burnout, okay? And it can damage relationship. That is hard. So you are in the position to choose your hard. You are in the right position to choose your difficult because both sides are often difficult, right? So let's look at least at another one. You know, spending intelligently and saving is very hard. Huh. But guess what? Being in debt and constantly stressed about money, you don't know where the next bill will be paid from or where it will come from. It's so stressful. Hey, hello, if you are joining us, how are you? Thank you for joining me at this time. we are looking at how we can choose our hard, okay? Because everything is hard, but we need to choose wisely, okay? Now, let's look at it. When we talk about doing something different from what we are used to doing, example is stepping out of your comfort zone. I will use myself as an example, doing something I've not done before, which is a digital business. It's not easy. It is hard for me. But then remaining in one place, being stagnant, is hard. So we need to choose our hard. Where do you want to belong to? Is this something that is hard now, but will enhance your life later that you will choose, or something that will perpetually keep you where you do not want to belong? The ball is in your court. You need to choose your heart, okay? It is hard to listen, okay? It is hard to listen to you. Like, it is hard to say, okay, it is me, it is my life. I need to take charge of my life. It is so hard, okay? When you did not do that and you fail yourself, it is hard. But guess what? Pleasing other people too at the detriment of your desire, is hard. So you need to choose. Who do you follow? Do you go with the tune of what people are saying your life should look like, or you are ready to dance to your instinct, to follow your instinct? The ball is in your court. Okay? Now let's look at some steps. How can we handle this? We know that there are two sides to a coin. Whichever way you decide to go, it's hard, but there is need for us to choose the hard right. Okay, now let's look at some levels or some steps that we need to take. First and foremost, you and I needs to know that nobody will take that decision for us. It is our decision. Nobody will choose for us. It is my heart, so I need to choose what I can handle, right? It is your heart, so you need to choose what you can handle. What can you handle now? And how does it affect your future? Right? How does it affect your now and your future? The next thing you need to do is you need to be clear about what you want. What do you want? If you are not so sure, then, my dear, it will be easier for outside influence to interrupt with your decision. It will be very, very easy for outside influence to do what? Interrupt your decision. And you might be confused on how to choose your heart. Remember, it is your decision. Nobody can do that for you, because at the end of the day, it is your life. Okay? Whatever you make out of it, you are accountable for it. Okay? Another step, the third one now, is that we need to do something, not just because you need to choose, not just because you are supposed to do it, but because it is paramount for you to do it. Thank you. I appreciate you for joining me at this time. Let's know what your decision is. Yes, there are two sides to a coin, right? Everything is hard. Whichever side you decide to go is hard. Okay? But we need to choose wisely. The fourth one is, at a point you're like, okay, I'm tired. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. But guess what? Not doing anything at all is bad. So doing something is more better than not doing anything. But what do you choose to do? Remember, it is your choice. It is your heart. You are the one to live your life. And lastly, you and I need to be disciplined. Disciplined enough to follow the heart that we have chosen. Life itself is hard. Life itself is hard, but it depends on what you choose as your heart and how you are disciplined enough to follow it to the latter. Yeah. Now let's look at, Being disciplined is simply the act of strategically focusing your attention on what you have chosen. Strategically focusing your attention on what you have chosen. Let's look at three things here. You are strategically. That means there is need for a strategy to be in place. How do you want to handle your heart? Right? I will use mine as an example. I decided to do what I've not done before. At that point, there was doing it some 14 months ago, stepping into the digital world to become a digital entrepreneur. I've not done it before, but not doing anything at all because I resigned from my work, from school, to stay home with my children because I had no help, right? But not doing anything at all will be more frustrating for me, right? I pray to God, and my instinct led me to choose my heart. But what is the plan to walk through my heart? Am I following through? Am I disciplining through? Remember, it is simply the act of strategically focusing your attention on what you have chosen as your heart. Right. So, what are you doing? What do you desire to do? And you think because, you want to please some set of people, you can do it. Remember, it is your life. You should take charge of your life. You should be in control of your life. Yes. Okay, now we talk about strategy. Focus. Focus is simply taking charge of your mind. What is going on in your mind? Are you disturbed? Remember, strategically focusing. You can't focus when there are a lot of things going on in your mind. Where you have your strategy, you have your plan, you map out everything you want to do to get your heart done, right? But then, if your mind is not focused, you might not be able to achieve much. So your mind need to be what? Need to be focused. You need to take charge of what is going on in your mind. And the best way I can put that is having um the right mindset, a positive mindset uh, towards the heart that you've chosen. Remember, life itself is hard. So you choose your heart, you live up to it by being disciplined on it. And the last one on that is your attention. Where are you focusing your attention? Where are you focusing your attention, your energy? Where are you channeling it? Do you channel your attention on things that will ruin you the heart that you've chosen? Do you channel your attention on things that will disrupt you and getting to where you focus on? Remember, it is your life, it is your heart, and you need to work towards doing the needful, right? So at this point, as a conclusion, like I said, I'm not gonna take much of your time. It's just something that pop up on my head, and I'm like, "Hello, hello." That's my coach right there. I see, Coach Taiwo Adepeju Milabu. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see Oluwakemi Adepegbakano. Thank you so much, big sis. I appreciate you. Yes. Now let's look at it from this angle that, let me tell you, I need your attention. I need your attention because we all need to work on this, okay? Even though you've chosen your heart, just listen and work on this when you go to your pillow tonight. Does this that we've discussed tonight, does it in any way resonate with you? Does it in any way resonate with you? Keep the answer to yourself, okay? Now, what are the heart that you are facing? Is it emotional? Is it financial? Is it physical? Is it health wise? What are those hearts? Are you finding it difficult to make your decision? What are the hearts that you are facing right now? Now you need to sit down and say, okay, what is the best option for me? Option A is hard. Option B is hard. What is the best heart for me to choose? Right. And in doing this, what I usually say is this. Thank you so much for joining me at this time. Yeah, I see you watching from New Jersey, Coach C. Thank you. And Sister Kemi watching from Massachusetts. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, a positive mindset that is not distracted is the key. Is the key. So let's come back here. Like I was saying, it is good to for you to choose the best option, the best hard, right? Because we know both options are hard, right? But then choose the hard that will be of benefit to you now and in the future. And now let me tell you this, the way I handle mine, I cannot do this alone. And when I tend to seek for people's opinion here and there, I seem to be more confused. So what do? I go to God in prayer. I pray to Him to put me through, to lead me, put me in the right direction. And I do what? Follow my instinct. Always listen to your instinct. Always follow your instinct. Okay? What are you doing right now? What is the heart that you have chosen? Or are you about to choose a hard and you think because you want to choose this, you'll be displeasing some people, and so you are not choosing the best option for yourself? Oh my God, don't do that to you. Don't do it. It is your life. Own it, rock it, deal with it. Okay? Another one is, how are you going to work it in your favor? We've talked about this ad resonating with everybody. We've talked about the ads that you might be facing now, that I might be facing now. We've talked about the best thing is to choose the right option. We can't do that alone. We need to involve God. Okay? Now, how are you going to work it in your favor? What are you going to do? Okay? To decide now and for the future that will benefit you. That is the question I'm going to leave us with today, Thursday. Yes, I'm going to leave us with that. Okay, let's ponder on that and let's work on it individually and arrive at the best option that will propel us to where we need to be. So, before I end tonight, I want to specifically and specially invite you to my business webinar. Like I told you, it was a hard for me some 14 months ago, but now I'm rocking it because I'm blessed that I was able to face that decision. I was able to take to the leading of God to take that step, to pick that hard and face it. I follow with discipline. And here I am. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed for what God has done for me and for where He is taking me to. Yes, we need to take that decision. So I'm inviting you to our live webinar tonight, say in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, by 7 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time for me. And Eastern Standard Time is 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is 5 p.m. Okay? So hop on. How do you get the access to this? Go to my website. It's right there, www.mutunrayoemily.com. MOTUNRAYOEMLI.com. Yes, go ahead, register with your name and your email, and an access link will be sent to you. What do you do with this? Come on board, sit down, watch, ask questions on how you too can open another stream of income. That is one of the things that is difficult for most of us to do. But once you take the first step of looking at it, if it is possible for you to do it, then you will know if you can do it or not. It will discuss the information, all the necessary information you need to know about starting and running a successful digital business. And the decision will now be yours to make. Guess what? Because this business is not for everybody, it is for that person, he or she, that is ready to step out of comfort zone and is ready for positive change. Guess what? Nothing happens. Nothing different happens if something different did not happen. I love you all. Thank you for being on my page today. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Feel free to share this live with people in your life that might benefit from this. And if there is any topic you need me to discuss more, please feel free to, inbox me or put in the comment section, and I'll be glad to look into it. Yes, I need to hurry up because I need to go into my webinar. Yes, that's my safest place to be right now. Thank you so much. I love you with the love of God. Bye. See you on episode 21 of Be Inspired to Be You, because you can be who you desire to be. Bye.